What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Elizabeth, and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that love stationery and planning and doing things creatively. And if that sounds like it's up your alley, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Today, we are decorating the Laurel Denise vertical planner. This is the Softbound planner that started in July. I'm giving everything a fair shot, guys. I've only been in this for 1 week, but I like to try as much as I can new planners for like a month, give it a good go. And of course, like plan in it and decorate it and show it to you guys. And you can decide whether or not it's the planner for you, but it's B5 size, pretty darn big, which means we have room for decorating and for planning, of course. So we are going to get the week of July 7th set up, and we're going to be using stickers from Amber Plans Her Day. This is her A Year in Stickers sticker book, which came out, well, it's already out. I don't know when this video is going out, but this sticker book is already out. I did share it over on Instagram in my stories because I wasn't able to come out and film a video sooner than the release date. So it is available now. We'll do a little flip through of it in case it's something that you're interested in. Joyful 10, I'll save you 10% off at Amber Plans Her Day if you'd like to pick up this book. And it's really great for folks that are not only planners, but are creative journalers and listers that like doing like seasonal journaling spreads, because each sheet in here is like a different season or holiday. And so it's truly a year in stickers. So Amber Plans Her Day, 607 stickers. We are starting with a summer bucket list. Should I move this out of the way? Summer bucket list. And these are just all things that you would want to do during the summer. So you could create a little custom spread in your journal or in your planner. And our first sheet, these are clear stickers. These are like beach day or pool day stickers with seashells, really pretty like pastel tones here. You could do a little scene with your beach chair and umbrella. Then we have 4th of July stickers. So if you want to do like your monthly for July, for 4th of July, if you're doing like memory keeping, because I know that this video is going to go up after the 4th of July, you can keep this sheet for next year, or you can use it to journal or memory keep or make cards or whatever. Since this is such a specific holiday to July, you can use this for after the fact. We have beach themed stickers here. Very pretty. Love the waves. Ooh, I wonder if I should use those today. I don't know. Then we have camping themed, and I'm really liking that she is giving us larger stickers. I think they're easier to work with in a bigger planner like this. And yeah, I think these are fun, especially with that tent. So we've got camping, we've got travel, right? You could do road trip. This is an airplane window, pretty watercolor stickers. And then we've got like back to school themed with some pretty lined artwork in pastel. Now we transition to our fall bucket list. So things you can do in the fall. And these are all individual stickers. You can place them on a page the way you want. We're getting into fall. These are all clear so far. Maybe they'll all be clear. A whole clear sticker book. Pretty pumpkins with like patterns on them. Ooh, I like this. Oh, this whole page is going to be used for a weekly for sure, or maybe even a monthly. But I love this sticker up here in the corner, the way those leaves are coming down. Very pretty. Then we've got like cool toned fall. Actually, if you wanted to, well, it's got pumpkins down here. I was going to say you could probably use this for winter as well. Then we have like an ode to Halloween with some kind of rainbow pastel colors. Getting closer to Thanksgiving here. Apple pie, apples, cooking. Love the bench. Turkey. Then we have our winter bucket list, things to do in the winter. We have our kind of snow themed stickers. Yeah, these are all clear. Christmas themed stickers. More winter. Love the snowflakes. More snowflakes. I love a good snowflake because you could do like them cascading down a page. Very pretty. Then we have New Year's 2026. So you're going to be all good to go. Then we have, would this be like Valentine's Day? This would be Valentine's Day. Cute little lovebirds. Then we have spring bucket list, spring images. I like that fence line. I just like scenes, like this little reading out in the grass sticker. Then we have showers, rain showers, gardening. See how this is like a seasonal sticker book? I know that's pretty obvious for me to say that. It's a seasonal and holiday sticker book. We've got St. Patrick's Day, pastel Easter, spring cleaning. Those are nice. You could, if you wanted to create like a cleaning list. And then we have like spring picnic. So that is a year in stickers. Now we are setting up July. So I want to do something summary, and I'm also going to grab probably some box stickers from some other small shops. I've really been loving dash stickers lately, but maybe we want to do them in a color. So we'll have to do some mixing and matching. I do need to film a follow-up to my sticker organization video. If you missed that, then I can link that down below, or if you want to see it, let me know. Or remind me to post it. But you know what? We should do the travel one, because we actually are traveling this week. Let's do it. Let's do this travel one. I was going to do something beachy, but like this airplane is going to be perfect because we actually are flying to Seattle on the 11th. So we're going to use this spread. We don't need a passport or anything. It's continental US travel, but we're still going to use those. Let me find some dash stickers that are going to match color wise. What I was saying though, might be these ones. Or I could add, I wanted to add some more peach. I did a sticker organization video, and actually I think these are going to be a perfect match. And what I did not include in it was really much about like Happy Planner sticker sheet storage. Like if you take your sticker books apart, I did not show how I store them, and someone asked about that. And then I didn't bring this guy out, which is a reusable sticker album. And I have a couple of them. I think I showed one, but not all of them. So I do think that it would be maybe good to do a follow-up sticker organization video specifically about reusable albums and why I think they could be helpful in certain situations. So I will film that at some point this month. Okay, so I have a lot of things going on that require like a call out. And while I like I used to be all about the horizontal, I'm enjoying a vertical these days, but the vertical needs a little bit of structure for my liking. So what we're going to do is grab some tweezers, and I'm actually going to populate the things that I really want to be aware of first on boxes, and then I'm going to decorate the rest of the thing. Okay, so I haven't really done it this way on camera before, so this should be interesting. Some of these things I can't fully tell you about, so I'm going to lay boxes down and you guys are going to be like, what is that? I mean, I guess I could tell you what some of these are. Let's just see how this goes. So Monday the 7th, I have a meeting, and this is actually good. If you're a Laurel Denise person, the colorway that if you're a Planner Kate person and you have a Laurel Denise Softbound planner, these are MK633AO17. So I'm guessing these are 1.5 inch boxes. So I like to put my events on a vertical when they're happening in the day, as if there's an hourly here, even if there's not. So like there's no hourly printed, but something that's happening in the middle of the day, I want to put basically in the middle of the day. So I have a meeting here at 12 o'clock, and then these are repositionable, which is nice. So if I put it down crooked, I can fix it. Ooh. You guys are going to see me leaning into the shot here. All right, that's as close as we're going to get. Can you guys see me? Yeah, you can see me. Okay, so, and I guess I could write in these, but I could just put Well, let's actually do the plan with me, not just decorate, but do the plan with me. How about that? I will add things as we go. Okay, so then I'm going to be honest. I'm really excited about Bachelor in Paradise starting, and so that's going to get a call out down here. That is a 7 p.m. situation. I don't know if I'm going to watch it that night, but I do want the call out that it's happening. So I'm going to put that down. Chicago Planner Conference tickets go on sale on the 8th at 7 p.m. That is something that I for sure want to call out. And that is, if this is 7 p.m. and this is, yeah, we'll just put that there so that they're both at 7 p.m. I have a manicure scheduled on the 9th. And so I'm going to put this guy here. I'm going to put it here because I do want to make sure I log a drop off and pick up for Esther. And then Big Brother, another show I'm very excited about. Probably will not watch it on this night, but I do want to make sure I have it in my planner so I remember. Big Brother premieres here. And then Friday is when we depart. Now, I am going to jump over to this sticker book and preemptively put this sticker down. Right? Wait, when do we depart? We depart at the middle of day. So I'm going to put this here, actually. And then I'm going to add this guy right here over it to show that we're traveling. The 12th is the wedding, and it's an evening wedding. So I'm gonna pop it right here. Okay, so I've preemptively called out the things I know for sure that are happening, and we will do a little bit of decorating. Before we get to the decorating though, let's grab some functional stickers that I've been loving. So I have work related, and then I also have, see guys, I need to show you these reusable albums that I have not shown you. Is it in this one? This one. Okay. Move these guys out of the way. So I've been loving the look of, I'm going to switch tweezers, the look of headers outside the boxes that are dash boxes. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. But we're going to do a bunch of call outs here. So let me go to this. So first of all, I guess I don't think it has to be a secret, but I do have an Archer and Olive meeting here. So I'm going to label that. And let's see. That's a TV show related. I do like the drop off and pick up. So I've got, I'm going to do all the drop offs up here. Again, there's no time blocking on here, but I like seeing this as if I were time blocking. And then drop off. And then I think my mom might be doing pickup this week, so we're going to leave that. And then I don't have, well, I don't need to label this as no daycare. I know that because we are leaving. I think I could use a work sticker. Actually, wait. Do I have... Hold on. I think I have... these are custom scripts from Perky's Papery. I posted a reel about these recently. Love them. I actually have more coming, and one of them says meeting. So yeah. So I'll just write meeting in the box. And, oh, Chicago Planner Conference. Oh, wait, yeah, this one right here. What would I want to, should I put deadline? It's not really a deadline. Let me go back. I have some other words coming that would be good here. Let's go with, sorry, I'm actually planning right now, which is why I'm taking my time. I'm going to put deadline. Even though it's not the deadline, it is kind of a 24-hour window and spaces go quickly. So I'm going to put deadline right there. And let's write in the things, and then let's add some deco. Let me grab, I'll use this Sarasa. So, how do I want to say this? I guess we should say 1:30 departure. And then down here we have Big Brother Premiere. Wedding. I think it's at 6 p.m. I'll have to add that. Hopefully I got that right. And then this is going to be helpful for me to set up in advance because I'm already feeling stressed about this trip. Wednesday, what did I have? Oh, I have a manicure. So manicure, 10:30. And actually, if we want to get fancy schmancy, see, we need to talk about all my reusable albums. Like, I think this is new since I filmed that video. But I moved all of my Hubman and Chub Girl, like, everyday ones into this that was in that March box. If you saw my Hubman and Chub Girl video. And I think I have, pretty sure I have manicure stickers. I do. And I have one that is blue. Or I could do the little girl because she's adorable. The Chub Girl. If I can lift it up. There we go. Do we want to do her? Sure. Or do we want to do the manicure icon? Let's do the manicure icon. Because it's blue. And it kind of matches. Cute. Yeah, so I need to do like a whole thing about reusable albums, which I was never a fan of, and I am whistling a different tune now. So deadline, this is CP. This is, I'm not liking this pen on these stickers. CPC tickets. p.m. for alumni. So CPC tickets at 7 p.m. Manicure, okay, Bachelor in Paradise. Premiere. And I didn't put 7 p.m. there. I think I'll remember it. This is where I've definitely started having a little bit more fun with this album I did show with icons. Yeah, I'm just enjoying kind of adding little, look, I have more manicure options. I'm pretty sure I have television somewhere, but I could easily add a little TV icon, because why not? We'll still do the decorative stuff. I think these are Tyrian design. Pop those there. That there. I mean, honestly, I'd prefer to have it over here. But I don't have as much room on the other side. Do we do it? If I do that, let's see if I can move this one. These are not removable stickers. We're doing it. I don't like that. If I did that one wonky, let's do this one wonky. Right here, I guess. I don't know. That might change later. Okay, and then Archer and Olive. That's a meeting. I have a meeting. And that is at 12 p.m. Okay, so I will probably like do some dropping down of things, like drop off kind of as a 1 hour transition thing. So like I might draw a line to cover that. And then I obviously have to work and I have to pack, and that will get populated in here. I might log what I do each day versus pre-plan, but this at least shows me what is going on. So I don't overbook myself. I don't want to book any additional things. And then small group. Or maybe we don't have small group this week. That would be another thing that I typically put on Monday evenings. Okay, so functionally, this is all I want to do for now. I'm in Seattle this whole trip, or the rest of this situation, the rest of these days. So I don't need to do any boxes, right? I don't think so. So I'm going to move these guys out of the way. Let's add some decorative stuff now. I like the car, and I feel like this is going to be a really nice fit down here. So normally I would add maybe some washi tape, but let's just keep things simple for me. So let's lay down. Has anybody found that as you change planners, like the brand or the layout, your planning style changes? Like, especially when it comes to decorative stuff. Because this style of planning with these boxes, never been my thing. But I've also never been a vertical planner. And now that I'm trying vertical planning, we have a luggage situation. I don't like that. Thursday is going to be my packing priority day. So let's just put this whole thing. Should we just put the whole thing down? It feels weird. It feels weird to do this. Do I do it? Or maybe I use the section down here for packing. Like packing things. Like, don't forget. Let's do that. We're going to have the bottom section be for packing, and I'm going to leave the vertical space up at the top pretty darn open. Let's do a backpack. And I like the backpack, but now I don't like it with the luggage. Let's put the luggage down. Maybe the sunglasses. Maybe put the sunglasses up here as I peel my corner out. Okay, let's just put the glasses up here just for kicks. I wish there was some structure in this column. I think I mentioned that the last time I showed this planner. I'd love to see some structure here just because I don't write straight, friends. I really don't. So that would be nice to have there. Might need to add some structure myself. How about a book? Should we add a book here? Sure. I just feel like the backpack's kind of lonely. This is a bone. It's a paper folding tool. I use it to press my my stickers down. I like these stickers. I think they're cute. Let's add. I'm just gonna I think I'm just going to add this here. And maybe I'll add some, I'll blacken these lines a little bit more so it pops. But I think that we'll add structure to make that make sense. Don't you worry. I feel like I'm probably going to be chugging a lot of coffee this week. We could use the coffee cup somewhere. Just put the coffee cup up here. And let's see. Compass. I do like the compass. This is more just to add some like balance here with the spread. Like we've got some stickers over here. I feel like we need a sticker here. How about headphones? Sure. I'm going to take out a little bit of line just for the part. This is a Uniball Signo, like the broad inked pen, white inked pen. And lay that kind of right there. Oops, I was trying to avoid that. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna need to paint it again. This is good if you don't want to have a really thick like correction tape piece. I'm trying to do this so that the line goes between the headphones. There we go. I gotta say, I feel an enormous amount of relief doing this right now. I wasn't planning on doing a plan with me for this week, but honestly, it's kind of feeling good. So I'm very glad I'm doing this. And let's do one more decorative element. I like these pictures are really cute. Where do we need something else? Kind of thinking like right on the line here, just to change things up. So I for sure will be adding more things to this week. I'm just not going to do it on camera right now. Did I get enough? I don't think I got enough. Oop. That was a pretty good shot there. Okay, and then I know that, I guess I could go back to, is it this album or my work stickers? Yeah, let's go ahead and add I mean, this is all work basically, right? Like if I have a meeting here, this is going to be work. And that's probably going to go for a few hours. Same thing. We'll put this guy here. Got to do a little bit of work. Let's see. Each day. I think that looks good. I don't want to do any work on Thursday. Like I cannot. Oh, the other thing I've been doing is at the top, I've been posting what the content is for the day. So I wonder if I can actually lower, my manicure is at 10:30. Technically, I'm going to go straight from dropping off Esther to Ooh. Now, the scripts from Perky's Papery, these guys, these custom scripts, they are not on removable paper. That would be nice. Might make that suggestion to her. But there's perks to not having on removable paper. Like, sometimes I feel like the removable stickers start to roll up. Do you guys feel the same way? So the permanency is nice, but what am I doing? The permanency is nice, but of course, if you want to reposition something, it can be problematic. Okay, so what I was going to do is I need, let's see if these pill-shaped ones fit. Yeah, we are using the same one, right? Yep. Okay, so this is just kind of at the top of the day, so I can remember what I posted for work that day. So, and I try to post Monday through Friday, whether that be on Instagram or YouTube. So I like having this up at the top. And what's cool is these platforms allow you to schedule stuff out. So I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but I appreciate that once it's done, I can upload it and then get it all set up, and it'll just post when I tell it to. So I could be on my vacation and have a YouTube video go up, and I didn't need to do anything. I need to go a little bit lower. A little bit. I've just really been liking the look of the typewriter script with the dash boxes. I don't know what it is. There's something very clean about it. So, whoop, that guy went crooked. And it's been very helpful in staying organized with work stuff, I gotta say. Because I have different deadlines and work with different people and stuff. So, yeah, it's been really nice to, I don't know, get more organized. Okay, so I've never done a plan with me quite like this. Usually if I'm not wanting to go overly decorative, or I do want to get into planning like this stuff, I don't film it. I don't do a plan with me for it. But we're look at me. Look at me go, Mom. Look at me go. So yeah, what I will end up doing is, actually, hold on a second. Hold up. I do, if I can, want to put the work boxes, or put the work in boxes. Sorry. Hold on, guys. Just, I don't know. It's been helpful for me to see things this way. So let's grab... Actually, I kind of wish I had bigger dash boxes. Do I want to go here? Let's see how this works. So this is where I'll put basically what I need to actually do. Will go in these boxes. And I'm going to do, oh, the Orchard and Olive one is already green. Where am I going to put this? Right here. This is where it would be helpful to have time blocking. Actually, it's okay that these are the same color because it's all work anyways. Okay, and then lastly, we need one more box, and I'm going to steal from a different set, I think, that looks like it could match enough. And this is going to go right here. Now, the time that I work could be longer than this block, but the point, this isn't an hourly planner, right? Like I'm just marking in the middle of the day, I'm working, and this is what I'm working on. If I need to log more work things, then I will pull it down, or I could even just preemptively add an additional box. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and preemptively add an additional box. Actually, it would be nice if I had another similar color. It's a little different, but next time I'd probably do highlights, like a highlighter. Okay, so let's see, work. I have to focus on packing. So I could actually take a box and mark off this hole, like for cleaning and packing. Or this is what I should have done, is I should have used like a dash line, like oh, where are they? Like dash stickers, or just do a whole, yeah, like a whole situation. Where let me think about this for a second. So I'm talking about like these kinds of dashes. These are really helpful if you want to section off work time, and I probably should have done it that way rather than using all these boxes, but that's okay. Next time I'll use the dashes. But I do think this whole time needs to be focused on cleaning and packing. So let's go back to just any color, honestly, that's going to be matching. It's really dark. I'm in a different color collection now, but that's okay. And actually, no, I'm going to leave this open because it's possible I might have to run errands this day. So let's leave it. We're going to leave it. I think I'm just tempted to like use all the things, and I think I need to leave a little bit less structure over here for all of the things that I might be doing. I will actually add, though, I want some formatting over here. So I'm going to grab one of these dash stickers, like these long dash stickers, and I'm going to split here because this is like wedding prep time. Just as I'm looking at Saturday as if it were an hourly block. This is like wedding mode. And then I do want to split Sunday between morning and afternoon because I'm going to be seeing different people. I don't know if you knew this, but I lived in Seattle for almost 20 years. That's where my husband's from. His family is there. That's where we met. And so for us, it's a second home. Like all of our friends are there. Or our college, post-college friends are in Seattle. So it's a coming home of sorts. Okay, and then I think I want to block off all of this. And this is like trip prep mode. So maybe we'll just do it that way. Let's lay these guys down, and basically the bulk of this day I'm holding off on doing anything major or like meeting up with people, stuff like that, because it is trip prep. So I am going to actually go ahead and label this trip prep, so I don't get anything scheduled here. And then whatever goes here is like, even if it has to be errands, that's fine. Errands, cleaning the house, packing, whatever. This just needs to stay open. So we're going to call this trip prep. Trip prep. And that spans this whole chunk of time. And I think I do want the visual cue that I need to stop working and stop worrying about trip stuff and prep in the evening. So I want to go back and actually further divide these guys. If I still have some of those, if I can find those dashes. There we go. So let's do it. Grab one of these dash guys, and I'm going to split do I want to go all the way across? I think I do. But we will just stop this guy right here. Okay, so this just reminds me that the evenings are sacred. Don't do anything in the evenings. And then obviously this is Seattle. I could also do too much. Do a dividing line here. I do have dots, not dashes. I could do dots. They're like, actually they look like dashes. They're just a little bit shorter, but I could do that here to divide between home and our trip. Let's see what this looks like. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but it's definitely giving me the visual cue that we are not here. Let's do it. Let's just leave it just like this. And I feel like we need some structure down here. But I think for the sake of time, I'm going to stop. I will probably show either after the pen or in progress or something. I'm trying to be better about showing after the pens. I just like to keep my life as private as possible while also sharing as much of my life as possible. So I think I will share some version of this over on Instagram so you can see what the final product looks like. But I think we should call it good. Let me see if there's any other deco stickers I might want. So this is what we used. And certainly this guy just feels like he's floating, doesn't he? I don't like that. Let me lift this up if I can. I lift it up quite nice. I'll go above the line. Nope, because it's in line with the airplane. I don't know. This doesn't really serve a purpose for me other than, I don't know, adding a little bit of deco and evidence of memory keeping. I feel like we need a structure here, but I just, it's currently 9:45 on the 4th of July. Spoiler alert. And I'm feeling kind of tired, so I think I should call it quits. But just let me just tell you from an aesthetic standpoint, there's a lot here that I want to do. Like I want to add so much more, but I need to keep it kind of simple this week for listing stuff. Hold on. It'd be nice if I had a sticker that was like wedding. You know what I could do just to, hold on a second, guys. Let's grab some, I'm going to grab stickers from Everyday Explorers. I've got some navy alphas, some ombre ones as well. We're gonna do Don't Forget. And over here will be just things like brain dumping, things I don't want to forget for this trip. Don't. It's an easy way to add kind of a fun decorative element. Don't forget. These are vinyl stickers and they are like butter. I like them so much. They come in sets of 3 in like coordinated colorways. Don't forget. I'm definitely going to have like separate packing list things. So this is going to be super generic for not forgetting. What would be a good header for Don't Forget? Kind of just want to put relax because I have a feeling that at the beginning of the week I'm going to be stressed. So instead of this being a header, it might be nice to have a reminder to just relax. So let's just do that. Let's do J. Am I still in frame, guys? I feel like I've been pulling things around. Just. I just don't want to be stressed, you know? And I lean towards being a stressed person. I think a lot of parents are like, if we don't do something, it seems like it's not going to happen. And we are just thinking about a lot and coordinating a lot. And yeah, I know just looking at this week and anticipating all that is due and that I need to get done, I already can feel my blood pressure rising. So maybe this will be a good reminder to just relax. Yeah, I feel good about that. I do think I need to have a place for work-related notes. And so this is all home-related. I do want to do one for work. I'll just do it up here. And okay. There we go. All right, that just added a little bit of structure and makes me feel better. Felt like it needed something, you know. So I might add to this later, but we're getting up to 10 p.m. on the 4th of July and I'm tired. All right, friends, let's get back in there. My spread for the upcoming week is done. And it's a little different, but I think that's because it's a vertical and I'm still figuring out how to use a vertical, especially in light of a, I could do, hold on. Let's go back. If I have all of the letters for spelling out Seattle, we're going to do Seattle. T-T-L-E. The other option is to dive into one of the coordinated. Oh, I don't have T's of here either. We need more T's in these sets. I have 0 T's left. Okay, well, Seattle is not going to be spelled out, at least in those guys. Let me check. I have a cream colored. I think I have all of her alphas because I think they're so cool. I could go with one of the neutrals. Nah, I don't like the cream with that. No, we're going to call it good. That would have been a fun idea, though, to put like Seattle right here. We're going to call it. All right, friends. So I used the A Year in Stickers sticker book from Amber Plans Her Day. This is a fun one if you are a seasonal planner and you like doing like specialty spreads or journaling spreads. This would be really pretty for creative listing as well as we get into each of the seasons with your bucket list and stuff like that. So Joyful 10 will save you 10% off at Amber Plans Her Day if you want to grab this. Amber did send this to me. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. I'm very sorry, but I will make sure there's a disclaimer in the description box. But this was sent to me in advance and I just couldn't do anything with it until after it was already posted. So, but it is available now. This was sent to me and I would get commission off of your purchase if you shop with my link in the description box. Okay, again, this was the Laurel Denise Softbound Vertical Planner, and we are set for the upcoming week. It's time for me to go to bed, friends. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn, and that's where you'll always, if I'm going to post any more after the pens, or if I make additions to this, you will see it on Instagram. It's not going to show up again on YouTube because that's not the way YouTube works, but you will see it over on Instagram. So make sure you find me over there at The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again and plan with me, decorate with me, look at all the things with me, then I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.